Spur of the moment. Salute to the people of Zimbabwe. Wednesday, April 14th, 2021. It's a beautiful day to be fucking alive. I won't hold you. I mean, for me, really, I'm not gonna say I'm a little bit triggered, but yeah, I'm triggered. I'm just gonna start out. But I'm not even like I'm at a loss for words, to be honest with you. I fucking The video game culture is dead, my nigga. Video game culture, that shit is all dead, bro. I will not fucking. I won't hold you, bro. I mean, I'm just gonna look, bro. Growing up, man, games are supposed to be fun, but these shits are supposed to be fun, good times, bro. Good times. You hop on the game, even if it was online, bro. You can hop on Call of Duty, and that's a sweaty game, but it's supposed to be fun. But like, that's why I realized gaming culture went south, bro. Like, I was playing 2K today, bro. And I know 2K is probably not the best game to be looking at when like measuring like sweat levels and shit, because 2K is a game that primarily encourages niggas to sell their fucking soul to win. But it's just like it seems like a trend in games that like that's what you're supposed to do. And I mean, I get it. Microtransactions. Fuck, bro. The days before this Wi-Fi shit was just the glory days, bro. You can hop on. I don't even know how niggas was playing online Madden and Madden '06. I'm not gonna hold you. It was an online mode. I never knew how to get to this shit, bro. But I'm literally playing 2K. The nigga has Grant Hill at point guard. The nigga's a 99.69. Like, who the bro, nigga? I have Steph Curry guarding Grant Hill. When in fucking planet Earth has that nigga or Joakim Noah ever played point guard, bro? Joakim Noah is crossing niggas up and down the court, and I'm sitting here dumbfounded, not knowing what to do, bro. Steph Curry is getting dropped off by Joakim Noah, and this is the problem. Like, shit is just so sweaty. Like, this is completely irrelevant for those who just don't play 2K, but it's just it irks my entire spirit to just see like, and it's not just video games. I think our whole society is just sweaty. Like, it's something wrong. It's something in the water, bro. It's something in the water. I'm convinced people make clothes in small quantities just for the shit to sell out. Just for the shit to sell out, bro. I wanted the denim tears pants so fucking bad, bro. The denim tears pants so fucking bad because I identified with what Tremaine Emery was doing with his brand. You see, you're making cool ass clothes with a black message for black people. So why can't any black people buy the clothes? Like that it doesn't make any logical sense. Why would you drop something that's supposedly for black people that no black people can buy? I'm serious. I'm sitting here about to. I was willing to spend $300 on a pair of pants, on a pair of Levi's. I will not fucking cap to you because them shits is hard. But it's like, why can you have max capacity the Converse, but not max capacity the jeans? It's like, do you not want niggas to have the jeans? I don't get it, bro. And if you don't want niggas to have it, then why even sell it at all? Because that just means people's gonna buy it, and then it's like you're not even making money at that point because niggas are buying the shit to sell it. That's what I don't. That's what I don't get. Niggas make shit. People like the back. This is the backwards thought process of like merchants these days. I understand that like Sony could sell the PS5 at limited quantity to build hype. But is it really building hype if everyone was gonna buy this shit anyways? Even if you drop the shit at a normal capacity, the shit would have sold out in 20 fucking seconds anyways. This doesn't make any type of logical sense. This does not make any type of logical sense, bro. At all to me. Because it's like you rather make $30 million 12 times over the year rather than like $5 billion twice by just dropping mass quantity at every store so that everybody can get their fucking PS5 or they can get their fucking jeans or they can get their fucking clothes, whatever. It doesn't. What do you gain? What exactly do people gain in doing that? I couldn't tell you. That's one thing I absolutely couldn't tell you. I I take my talents to Bloom. Bloom is great. Bloom is a great dispensary. Bloom is a great dispensary. I was rocking with Harborside for the longest, man. But yesterday, bro, I went to Bloom. They sold me some shit I couldn't pass up. They sold niggas some Alien OG. I promise you, I smoked that shit. Felt like Marvin the Martian, Martian Manhunter, or some shit. Space Jam, LeBron James too. What's up with the political correct shit, bro? Like niggas almost are about to drop. I heard niggas are about to drop Speedy Gonzalez from the movie, or and they're about to drop Speedy Gonzalez, Pepe Le Pew, Lola Bunny's tits. LeBron James is ball sack an entire character. You know he lacks in that shit, but it's just because of the image that I guess those characters would send to kids. But it's like society has already felt the impact. Like, just, I mean, it doesn't. Those shits is all like memes, to be honest. Like niggas say Pepe Le Pew is rapey. But have you ever seen Pepe Le Pew secure a bag? Right? Like that nigga was like that. That's the whole thing. Like the nigga was like rapey, but like the nigga smelled like shit. So the females always run away from him. The nigga just smelled like shit. That's the whole thing. And I won't lie. I I disagree with the cast. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's looking like LeBron, Kyrie, Klay Thompson, AD, and Dame Lillard. That's a fucking problem to me. Like Gabriel Iglesias is in the fucking movie. This is a problem to me, bro. This is a problem to me. Um, why is Kyrie and why is Dame Lillard in the movie? Dame and Kyrie, niggas who haven't accomplished nothing, nor do they have any like the thing about Space Jam 1 that I liked in their character building of the monsters was that the whole monster was like built upon characteristics that the NBA players already shown that they were like exaggerated and like comical, I guess. So it was like the short nigga, Barkley, you know, hoop niggas and versus MJ. And that shit made sense, but it's like Klay Thompson, nigga. Nah, I get Klay Thompson. I thought Klay Thompson was gonna be a monster before I even heard the movie was dropping because it was like it's just like you hear threes. I don't like you can't put LeBron James and Steph Curry in the same movie because then is it even really LeBron's movie? Like you have to put niggas that are obviously not quite on his level to be the side characters. So I don't know why niggas would have wanted to have Kevin Durant or something in the movie. It doesn't make any sense to me because LeBron's supposed to be the main nigga, and it's like you got Durant in the movie. Nobody really is tripping on LeBron, and yeah, I completely get it. But Kyrie, what's special about Kyrie? You gonna say the nigga could dribble? You gonna say he could dribble or something? That's his thing. He's the dribbly guy. I don't get it. AD, AD. I get AD. Honestly, I get AD. I feel like AD makes sense. Dame, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I don't know how fucking how many times I've been over this. I don't really fuck with Damian Lillard that much. I mean, sure, he's a good player. He's in the NBA. I can't really hate on that nigga. But does he deserve a movie role? I'm not the guy to make that call. But if we're on my movie lot and I rented out Tyler Perry's studio, Damian Lillard isn't getting a fucking check. You could have hired anybody to play this role. You could have basically done the reverse of the first Space Jam. You could have had LeBron be the point guard, PJ Tucker be the center or some shit. Or not, I mean not LeBron. LaMelo be the point guard. PJ Tucker be the center. You could do Draymond, or you could do AD or Draymond. You could do at small forward. You could do fuck. I don't know, man. And I think that's a problem that like I don't know. Are our genetics like not as varied as they once were? I think people looked a lot different back to as they do now. I think maybe that's just because like I apologize for blowing into the mic again, but maybe that's just because younger people romanticize or like uh have nostalgia of the past. But like all these niggas like look the same. Like I'm looking at the same character pretty much. Don Cheadle, that's a good hire. I'm scrolling through my Instagram feed, bro. I see a report that say DJ Mustard claimed personal shopper stole over $50,000, spent it on bags and shoes. I normally don't have a problem with people having personal shoppers. I believe if once you have that type of money and you got the ability to just make things happen at a whim, if you need new clothes and you're a busy man, you don't have the time to go shopping, I think it only makes sense that you have a personal shopper or stylist. That doesn't mean you're not dressing yourself. That doesn't mean you don't got your own individual swag, your own individual shit. But it just means that you are not necessarily, you don't got the time to do that shit. But when I looked at the picture of this shit, the picture of his supposed personal shopper, I'm not gonna hold you. This just looked like another Instagram thought, another IG baddie that just she's literally on payroll to suck that nigga. And I guess she gave him money. I guess he gave her money to go buy some shit or something, and she just ran off with the money and didn't buy nothing. What the fuck do you niggas want, man? What do you want, bro? Cause I'm not gonna lie, last episode I dropped, I did the picture with the Kevin Samuels shit on it. I'm not. I mean, we gotta be accountable too, guys. Come on, guys. Like, I get it. You having a shit. You in all these circles. You want to be around these women. You want to keep a girl on payroll to suck your dick whenever. I get it. DJ Mustard. You DJ Mustard, but do what you gonna do. You DJ Mustard. You living in LA. You got LA on lock. How many hits you got with Shremmer? How many hits you got with YG, whatever? I think YG bullshit, but that's aside from the point. I get it, bro. You got a girl on payroll to suck your dick when you're in the studio, my nigga. But why would you just let that type of girl run around with 50,000? And at the same time, I think people see them headlines and it kind of encourages them to like act within the same way. Like, oh fuck, like pretty privilege is a bitch, ain't it? Pretty privilege is a bitch, ain't it? Cause I know niggas like me could go anywhere, flash that smile, and just get access to shit most people normally can't, just because I'm articulate and I'm just beautiful. I'm just more beautiful than some people physically. In terms of physical attractiveness, I'm not sucking my own dick, bro. It's just simply the truth. Like I can just do certain things that other people can't, and frankly, in that position, she got a job that other women and other men, frankly, can't. Like if it's just illogical for me as a man to hire a girl to be my personal shopper. Why the fuck would you do that? She has no clue, like I mean, maybe she does. I mean, she looked like she got around. The bitch was wearing fucking knee pads. Wearing knee, she was literally wearing knee pads. You know why? You know why she's wearing the knee pads? Because when she came home with all the shit she bought from Lennox, she get on her knees and sucking that nigga meat. I don't see a problem with a rich nigga keeping a secretary just to suck his shit. I mean, it is what it is. Like, you in the office, stressful moment, call the secretary and get her out. It's no personal relations involved there. It's just a quick thing. It's the thing that happened. No attachment, no emotion. She's on the payroll. Fuck, if she's on the payroll, if you're secretary, you sitting around waiting for the phone. You waiting for the phone to ring. While you waiting for the phone to ring, you should be doing some other shit. Come on now. If you're not filing the papers, the phone not ringing. What the fuck am I paying you for? I obviously haven't gotten to that point in my life, nor do I know that would be a business expense that I would be willing and able to make happen. I don't necessarily think that. I'm just saying I don't think it's nothing wrong with it, you know? I, it's gonna sound crazy, but I bet for sure LeBron cheated on his wife, bro. He fucked the shit out of Rihanna, bro. That's my theory. Rihanna been looking at that nigga some crazy for a few years now. I won't lie, and it's really starting to weigh on me. It's really starting to bear on me. It's really starting to like make me look in the mirror, and it's just like that nigga's doing some other level of shit, and shit really would inspire me, bro. I won't lie to you. I was watching the Eddie Murphy movie, Dolomite, the Dolomite shit. Man, fellas, we are lucky. We are lucky, bro. Ambition, you really got until about 60 before you are unable to make it in whatever you want to do, pretty much. From what I can see from a male's perspective, I haven't looked too much from the other side of the gender spectrum, but as a man, you pretty much got as much time on this earth to get done what you need to get done before you're gone. Cause in that fucking Dolomite shit, that nigga Eddie Murphy, I mean, fuck. How fucking old is Eddie Murphy, bro? Let me look this shit up. Cause I'm not gonna hold you, but I was watching that shit. I was honestly, truthfully, like, scared. Like, that nigga is showing serious age. Jeez, Eddie is 60. Hello. What the fuck, yo? Wesley Snipes 60. That nigga 58. Chris Rock 56. These niggas are old as shit, bro. Like, and he's in the movie as playing like a 50, 60-year-old man, and just formulates a good business idea and commits to it. He committed to it. Crazy. You anything is possible. And even though it's just a movie, the premise behind the movie was so realistic, it truthfully just made all logical sense. Like, what point do I have attaching myself to shit that doesn't matter? What good is it if I go to work for Costco and they say I have a career plan with the highest ranking job I can fucking get? This Costco manager making $60,000 a year, bossing around other people. If that, what the fuck? That's not a career track. You gotta follow your dreams. I feel like if you follow your dreams, there will always be money at the end of it. Even if you don't think there is, say for example, your dream is to be a teacher, right? If you're really the best teacher and that's your dream to be a teacher, oh, that depends. Cause some people's goals aren't monetarily backed. But if you're doing this shit for money, bro, and it's your dream to be a teacher for money, and you're a really good teacher and you're smart, you'll be picking up side gigs and side hustles. You'll be tutoring niggas. Maybe you'll be put up at a private school or something, man. The possibilities are endless. It's just about just keeping yourself open and marketing yourself to the highest degree. That's just the way I'm starting to see it. Like everything seems so complex, but it's really just as simple as formulating the goal, holding that vision dear to your heart, and pushing forward every single day and not looking back. That's it. That's it. It seems that simple. That's that's what I'm getting at. Where that's where it's hitting me. It just seems to just flow so naturally. It's just a movie, but and just implementing that type of shit into my own life, I could do anything. Honestly, I'm at the point right now. I was hooping at the park the other day, and it was crazy. Like my boys Mike Blue, Black Lotus podcast, and my boy Tyler, frequent listener of the podcast. We was all hooping, and they hit me after the run, extending the invitation to be potentially part of their investment group, to be part of the investment group and start a long-term investment strategy with a group of people, get the money circulating, and that stuff is really exciting to me. But it just catches me off guard how fast shit is just happening at this stage in my life. Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I was wondering if I could make the high school basketball team, or was insecure about fucking the way my thighs looked under like a pair of sweats or some shit, some gay shit. But like niggas are on the real life timing, or the grade I'd get on school, or I don't even know, like the 2K player I'd win from the matchup, or just anything, just any type of stuff that doesn't matter. Shit is really starting to matter and add up now. It just, and time is moving so quickly. Like we so casually just we're discussing a 5 to 10 year investment plan. Like obviously the results should be fruitful. The results should be bountiful within that 5 to 10 years. Everyone's putting in a certain amount of money each month to contribute. Everyone should, at the end of that shit, everyone should just be absolutely glorious. If you're putting in basically $600 every single year for as me as an individual, I'm putting in 600. Let me do the math. 600 for 5 years. I'm putting in $3,000 to $6,000 over the course of 10 years. 10 other people is doing that. That's like a pool of about $60,000. You can really make moves like that. And even besides from making moves, it's just astounding to me that niggas are really growing up in this motherfucker. But it's troubling to me because I never want to lose that child. I never want to lose that child in me. And we're in that transition where it's like you're gonna move out. You're gonna move out for college, whether you do physically or not. You're gonna move out mentally, because there's gonna be things from your childhood that you're gonna be presented with, and you're gonna either have to take it with you or leave it behind. And I'm kind of like fighting. I feel myself like fighting some of that shit every day, whether it be just a level of organization within my own space, or getting distracted easily to play video games. I mean, that's just any basic, simple instant gratification, satisfaction stuff that like I'm just falling to. But in essence, that's really childlike, in the way that like a child could be in the backseat of a car begging for their parents to pull the car over to get some McDonald's on the way home. It's a fleeting emotion, but in that specific time, it just feels important. It feels like you had to do it. I didn't feel like I had to play a fucking extra game in 2K. I just wanted to, because I have the freedom and the lack of fucking employment to do so. But it's just crazy. This is where I'm at this point in my life. honestly, I'm really going back and forth over a lot of stuff. But I won't hold you, my nigga. Who trying to go to Africa with me, bruh? Who trying to go to Africa with me, bruh? I think that's the next move we gotta make. I'm going to Hawaii this summer. I should be going to Spain at the end of the summer. That means I'm seeing a little bit of Europe. I'm seeing a little bit more Hawaii than I've seen before. Um, I gotta go to the motherland, bro. I hopefully like maybe somebody let me know if you hear anything about this. But I want to research probably like a 6 month to a year long trip where it's like maybe props if it could be possible to like do it through like a school agency to where like I'm still learning and shit, getting college credits because that's bullshit. Like everybody wants me to just fucking graduate, or I'm still getting college credits. But I'm traveling around Africa, doing shit every few weeks, switching up locations, busting new moves. That's just something I'm really interested in. I feel like that place is just calling my name. More specifically, the Amazon jungle. I love the Amazon. There's gonna be some point in my future where I spend, hopefully, God willing, the Amazon holds up its size, just or gains some back potentially. Fuck the fucking fuck Nutella, bro. Fuck Nutella for life, man. That honestly, Nutella was my first red pill moment. Nutella was my first red pill moment because when I learned that Nutella was cutting down orangutan habitat to build those fucking trees, to plant their fucking trees, to make the fucking crack ass delicious shit they produce. That's literally like in let's take this into American terms. That's like killing a golden retriever to obtain crack, to obtain methamphetamine. That's like a nigga saying, you can kill this golden retriever, but in return, you can get methamphetamine. Or you can kill this wild horse, but in return, you get pussy. That's what it is. Nutella's like, we can either keep the trees, keep the wildlife, keep the ecosystem, and just be fine making what we make with the plants we got, or we can expand, kill the world, and just keep doing what we do. And I'm still on the fence about global warming. I have no clue if it's real or not. But one thing I do know is I do love wildlife. I do love the wild because the size of the wild has nothing to do with global warming. If the world got warmer but nobody touched the wild, it would just mean the wildlands turned to some other type of biome. Everything would turn into a desert biome. That doesn't mean that it's not a wild area. But in general, the wild has been under attack ever since niggas started colonizing the fucking planet. And it's funny that I see shit on TikTok where it's like too late to travel the world, too late to discover new things, but just on time to get high at the click of a button. That's really where we're at. Just such a transitional period of like the old world we used to live in and the potential future society that the world holds. Weird that the awkward teenage years. We're probably in the dark ages. Because the way I would see it, you know how people like look at comic books and be like golden age, silver age, heroes and shit. I would probably say golden age was probably, I don't know, early society, or no, silver age probably be older society. Golden age, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But we're just transitioning from the old world to the new world, but we are the transition. But within the lens of the present view, we are the new world, but we're not because we still have semblance of the old world until like nature is completely gone. We haven't completely transitioned because that's what made us. If you look at that shit from a religious point of view, niggas are made of dirt and rib. Niggas are made of dirt. Women are made of rib. I'm getting a phone call. Let me call Keyline. Oh, kiss Keyline. Yo, what's up, man?
Hold on, let me take it out. Hey, Miles. You bitch, you the one who told me to call him, you stupid hoe. Stop all that fucking crying.
What this nigga talking about, man?
Bro, bitch, you the one who told me to call him, you scary bitch.
What's up? I'm literally podcast. I'm literally recording. I'm literally recording. I'm literally podcasting. What's up? What's up? I'm recording as we speak. What's up?
Bro, call me back after the podcast, bro. Tell the podcast.
Say what's up, bro. Say what's up. They niggas can hear you, bro. We recording.
Hey, y'all stay safe in these streets, man. This shit getting hectic out here, man.
Oh, God, man. Love you, gang. I'll tap in a second.
All right, love.
For real, man. My nigga called in. Shout out to that nigga, man. One of the niggas. I mean, all them niggas, bro. I tell you, I got real niggas, man. Those part of the niggas be like, man, why you ain't drop? Where you been at? I'm right here. I am right here, bro. I completely lost track of what I was saying. Yeah, we transitioning, bro. That's the way I see it. We destroying ourselves, man. I love orangutans. It's just sick to see Sumatran or orangutans just die, nigga. Just get wiped out, demolished. Like on some Avatar Last Airbender shit, nigga. When the world needed them most, nigga, they had no choice but to vanish. Like, I get the point of a nature documentary is to make you sad but inspire you to do better. But the nature documentaries I see nowadays, the people at the top just seem so unreachable by the general public at this stage of society to where it seems almost impossible to reverse the shit we've already done. I mean, think about how hard it is to get in contact with somebody like the president compared to the dark ages, the quote-unquote dark ages of society when people were living in medieval times with kings and queens. If you made the right moves, you could run right into the palace, climb up the right window, and you're speaking right to the king. Straight up. Them niggas would go outside. Them niggas would go outside and come see you. It wasn't hard to get shit done. People could hear you. If you want somebody to get your attention, you could burn their fucking house down. But for whatever reason, people don't move that way anymore. This goes back to something I touched on in one of my old podcasts, like this public image shit. Why the fuck does everybody care about the image so much? Obviously, you care about it so you can succeed and have a place in society. But my problem is people don't have the wherewithal to recognize what they're risking and when they're risking and who they're risking it for. You niggas think taking a stand for something is like risking it all. But really, the only people that are offended by the stance you take on anything is somebody that you probably don't even believe is in your corner all the way to begin with. So why the fuck does it matter? Why the fuck does it matter at all? Why? Like why? Shit getting hectic in my life though, yo. My days in Oakland, California are ticking, man. I have no clue, bro. I've been on the lucky streak recently. The other day I went to the dispensary. I told y'all last episode I got the 2. I got this free $1 card, bro. And yesterday, man, when I was at the dispensary getting the Alien OG I was telling y'all about earlier, we fucking walked into the dispensary. There was a nigga that was on the showroom floor. The nigga was literally damn near like hobbling. He was hobbling around like he had a peg leg or something. And I said like a joke about that shit hella out loud to like the workers. He left the room, right? He came back in because I guess he had copped a stizzy. He had copped a stizzy card or two, and he had just left, but he didn't buy a battery with it, I guess. So he came in to check and see if they had an extra stizzy battery he could purchase to smoke his new stizzy carts or whatever. And he had a fucking peg leg. So I couldn't control the laughter. I mean, I'm fucked up, bro. I couldn't control the shit, bro. Just imagine a nigga that was like, Imagine a Latino version of the Penguin from Batman, but instead Penguin got a peg leg instead of the cane. But he don't really got a peg leg. He just got a regular leg. It just seemed like niggas deflated the air out of one of his shits, and it's not like it don't work. Like it's not completely fucked up. It was just funny to look at, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. He was like shuffling around like he had fucking rolled his ankle at basketball practice. But it was fucked up, and I really learned a lesson in that. I cracked a joke on that nigga, but the second I bought my weed and went outside and saw him, he complimented me on my shirt. He complimented me on my t-shirt, right? I insult you behind your back, but you come and show me love to my face. I didn't even see that as insulting. I seen that as a joke, but if I had said that to his face, he would have seen that shit as insulting. So I felt really fucked up. I felt really fucked up. And this is the shit that I was saying, in that we go through all these changes so fast, so sporadically while we're younger, but we don't even recognize it. Imagine if we grew like 5 inches every single summer from the ages, if we, scratch that, let me start from the beginning. Imagine if we kept our child bodies until we're like 20, but with the elevated consciousness of a 21-year-old, and we just started radically growing like 5 inches every single summer, all the time. And because a grown man's brain is aware of the changes happening to them. As a kid, you grow and go through all the shit, but you are not aware of it. You you could grow 8 inches in a week, be 7 feet tall the next day, and feel like the exact same person, because your point of view and nothing has never changed. It's your point of view. It's your life. You're not aware of this shit for whatever reason in our brains. I guess the development just isn't like making us cognitively aware of the shit that's happening. Maybe because it's just happening too fast. But at this age, we're really aware. I don't know. Fuck, man. Fucking, yeah. The card is killing me, bro. But what I meant, I got it. What I meant by that was going back to my encounter with that dude. I would not have thought nothing of it. I literally would have kept laughing at that nigga. But just getting older, man. I'm 19, bro, about to be 20, but it just feels, I don't know, bro. Shit is fucked up, man. And that guy complimented me on my hoodie, and as I was going in, the whole time I was walking into the door, I was thinking of a million roasts for the lady security guard at the front of the Bloom dispensary. I was just roasting the shit out of her in my head. And the first thing she did was compliment my sweats, too. That's the first thing she did was compliment my sweats. They complimented my whole fucking apparel. But in my head, I'm roasting the shit out of them niggas. I don't know, man. Have it your way, like BK, my nigga. Shit crazy at the house, though. It's a blessing that I got those two carts for $56, but my mom does not like that shit, yo. I don't know if she listens to the podcast. Maybe I hope she does. But it is not that fun. Y'all tell me if it's that fucking egregious to just hit the cart in your own house, bro. The house you live in. Like, I'm 19 years old. I don't have nowhere else to go. It's COVID. College for me at this point in time. I'm not enrolled, so it's kind of out the window. It's pointless to me because I can't go. I can't do it. I don't have anywhere else to live right now, so blah blah. But I'm at home. But is it really that fucked up? Like, my mom is threatening to kick me out because she'll come in here every once in a while and see me hitting the pen. I don't know what it is. It's just she be getting so flip floppy on niggas, man. I couldn't help but laugh. I'm like, you gonna kick me out over the pen? I'll leave. I'll be homeless. Like, fuck it, man. I hate that I just rather go down fighting than just bow down. And just bow down. Like, why can't I hit the pen in my own room if the smoke is gonna be gone in 20 seconds? If you turn around, do a little dance, shake your booty, and do the Macarena, by the time you turn around, the smoke is fucking gone. Just act like it's not there in the first place. It don't smell like shit. You turn the fan off for 2 seconds, all the smoke leaves the room. All you get is one high ass nigga. I don't know what's wrong with niggas getting high. She had the audacity to ask me if I was doing other drugs. Like what, nigga? Niggas can't hit the pen and enjoy their life, man. Gateway drugs. I don't think there is such thing as a gateway drug. I think everybody was meant to make every decision they made, obviously. And some niggas, I guess, was just meant to do crack or coke. That's their choice, bro. I don't. It is what it is. You gonna do what you do. It's natural for humans to be curious and experimental. It only makes sense. This is who we are. This is the part. This is innately part of our character, nigga. It's like, how else could Curious George not be the most, not be one of the highest selling like cartoons or book series or whatever if we didn't find any type of resemblance to that nigga or any anthropomorphic animal shit. Like niggas are animals at the end of the day. If we weren't, we wouldn't be showing no animals in media with human characteristics like fucking Stuart Little. If we didn't see a little bit of rat in us, them niggas feel small like mice. I think that's what Stuart Little shows. Like smart people back in those days when they were really oppressed, with smart niggas would just get thrown and get swirlies and wet willies and shit just for being intelligent. That's what Stuart Little represented, bro. Like them niggas, smart niggas felt like mice, bro. You could be like smart people do the coolest shit in the world, like program spaceships and save the world with technology and play video games at a good rate or do whatever smart people do. But there's no appreciation for it just because it's looked at as nerdy. It's like you can't win with these people, man. You can't win with these people. You you can make Google and make $2 billion a year coding, but somebody won't have the same respect for you as they would like a contractor for say because you're not putting your body or life on the line. It doesn't. It's illogical. The same way people now I used to talk down on esports as a thing, but honestly, that shit may just be as hard as real sports in terms of getting better and training for the shit because it's so many different ways to play a video game. If it's one of the good video games that actually receive esports attention, there's so many games and play styles. Like just the way you would in real basketball, changing up your game for different scenarios, that it deserves respect. And nerds deserve respect, my nigga. I'll say it. Nerds deserve respect, gang. I'm gonna be the nigga. I'm gonna be the nigga to change the flow of the world, bro. I promise you, man. I'm out.